The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Carolina Panthers.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready. Set, ready, set.
The play fake, now Young. And incomplete to open things up. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Young to throw it. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw, Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43.
60 red.
It'll be Young again. Escaping the pressure running. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. The Panthers at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
3rd and 20.
Red, cycle. Here we go. Cut.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on. Just 21 yards on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 31-yard line.
Here's Burrow, setting up to throw it. That's caught. Andre Yoshibas. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshibas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Panthers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
17.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
And that's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Ready.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Ready. 50, green. Hut.
Throwing, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll find McMillan here. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Red 38.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Chuba Hubbard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And we are tied at 7. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Jamar Chase, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, 76 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Pardon, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Ready.
Here's Young. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of
14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield, because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space, as they did right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 cycles. Come on, set.
Now Young. On the move to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Red, yellow. Ready?
Now here's Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Young.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Fury, yellow, blue, 32. Set.
They'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Ready?
Here
Break.
comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Drill green. Set. Go.
They'll throw again. Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30.
It's a gain of
18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. Know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. Know that you know I gave everything. Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. So tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay
Daddy, stay low. That's the team we're gonna cheer.
I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the turn. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything.
All set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
On 2, ready?
New set of downs for him at the 38. Off the play fake, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On the double.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. This one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kim, you have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Now we cut by Adam Thielen. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Carolina Panther.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers trim the lead to 1. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the... And they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
11 empty. Here we go. Start.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180.
Slot man motioned over.
Start.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10, or on to Mixon. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right, 80.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Blues. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Striker, 350.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Set, ready. Yellow, yellow, hey, red. Fury, yellow. Ready, ready.
1st down, Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On the ready.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Down. Black, 95.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Ready. Yellow. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Cut. Cut.
Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted! Demetrius Knight has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On one, right?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
One, right?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Flushed out of the pocket.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Ready.
Ball
Ready.
with the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 MC.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
On the set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down. Ready.
From the 39. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Black, 90 set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Xavier Legette the target on that throw, so that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Mixon on the toss. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Bengals with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range.
Here we go. 11 Palmer.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
11.
Burrow from the gun. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Here we go. Close.
Here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
11 MT.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
What is that? Stop!
Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop!
Mixon. And he gets It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Bengals tie things up at 14.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Watch out now. Safety series. Down. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by All. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
On 1, ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left.
180. Stop.
A give to Mixon up the middle. They cross the 40 on a nice run. Into the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. On play action, here's Young. It's Cup and Steeler. And now the Bengals have it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11, Thomas. MT, Tate. 11 MT tight. Stop.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Gun. 11 MT. 11 MT. 180. Right up. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
180. Right up. Stop.
Second and 10 now. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go. 11 MT tight. 180. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Starts his return from the 23. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. McMillan on the slant. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up after hitting Cater in the third. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers tie this game at 21.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, kid.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
It's your set.
Motioning the tight end left. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Second and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go.
Here we go, second and 9. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They're set up at the 35 now.
Intercepted.
Red, psychic, black, 95,
It's Young. The throw here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Cade, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. It's his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 2.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
They just get the play off. Nice game left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Gun. Stop. 180. 11 MT.
Burrow now on first down. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Such a perfect example. Teaching tape for why these defensive coaches say, let's get population to the ball. Because if one guy misses a tackle, it doesn't get out. You populate the football, and you create a tackle for loss.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route. And then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player. And that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Big 13.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Here we go. 180. Let's up. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. Will find in his back. Mixon. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's caught. Chase has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. To the air again, it's Burrow. Put the body on the line for his team. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 21. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. The left side, Sanders has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. First down, ball at the 36.
Fight, 60. Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Young on first and 10. Cox, this is Xavier Leggett. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yellow.
First down, Young. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The 4-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hubbard. Oh, no. Ball's loose. And the Bengals get to it.
Hey, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. You've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game.
Ready, set.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers cut it to a point late in this one. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
At the 34-yard
They look to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Throwing now. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Black, 90.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick 1st down, and he freezes that clock. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Blue, 32. Red, yellow.
Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds Sanders. All right, so he stops the clock, but seconds still ran off on a gain of, only 3 or 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Green Jack. 52 blue. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Shot! Shot! 11, Tommy. 11.
First throw of overtime now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
What's your set? Right, 80. Shot!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Yellow, steel, black.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Blue striker.
From the 48. That's McMillan with the catch out route. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
10 black. Spike 60. Needle blue. Ready?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's caught by Hubbard. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.